Hey everyone, you are tuned into the Zachariah Experience, and we will be starting shortly. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the Zachariah Experience. Today we are getting back into Twin Mirror, and you guys have no idea how excited I am about this. I really like this game so far. It definitely reminds me of the Walking Dead games, the Life is Strange games, and it's just there's this nostalgia about these kind of games for me. I don't know why, I just have such fond memories playing them, but they really are one of my favorite genres. And the way the game started, we got some mystery, we see there's some conflict, we're really kind of edging our way into something deeper here. So I've been thinking about this game like all week in anticipation to play it again. And even here as we sit in the intro hub, like I like that they've changed the setting in the hub, kind of like Resident Evil, how like the weather kept changing. I don't know if that's something that newer games are doing, but I don't know what games I've been playing that I have not seen anything like that. So that's pretty cool to see. And just the ominous music, and it looks like fall. It's just everything. I just love it, love it, love it. So let us hop right in. And if you remember, we were going to start exploring the town a little bit as we're looking for someone. So I'll also I hope you all are having a great week wherever you are watching this from and whenever you're watching this. It's been a busy but very productive week for me. And I've also been thinking about what we're going to play once Resident Evil is over, because I think that game's almost done. I think we're close to the ending, and I just cut it because we're at 2 hours, and I was like, if this ends up going on for another half an hour to an hour, I didn't want to do it that night. So instead, we're going to do it this Saturday. So we'll see kind of where we are there. So now we know we're out and about. I didn't like how we parked. I remember that. Yeah, like, I don't know what you're doing. Blackheart Hotel. Have to board it up. See, Final Fantasy VII, your doors kind of looked like this, to those who know what I'm talking about. But I heard the PS5 version, they upped the graphics on the doors, so that's nice. Well, I gotta remember how do I walk fast again? Okay, alright, there we go. Oh, we can jog now. Okay, now you can jog. Okay. So it's kind of a dreary day a little bit in Basswood. Just making sure I don't. Y'all know me, I like to check everything. In these games, you can miss a little thing, and then you can never get to it again. Okay, we're gonna go that way in a minute. I just want to see how far we can explore. So what does this say? Sign. Many companies
At least
left
the Basswood
town.
jungle is still standing.
So what's the Basswood jungle? What does it say? Basswood? A small publication with a loyal following. First
It's
and
not
only real
worth it.
job.
No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Not too bad working on Sundays.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Right, we have to meet up with Dennis, right? Because he was like, you have to meet up with me. Some other stuff is really happening. Uh-oh.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
I like being elusive with them, but I want to get some interesting reaction. Should we ask? Should we ask where Dennis is? Okay, let's ask.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have
Hey,
you?
sis, how
Why
are
looking
you?
for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
So word's
I'm
already
not
getting
joking.
around town.
His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole?
I guess we'll listen.
Get under your skin. Where's you at?
That's good to hear, boo. Thank you for
Grinds you
stopping
down.
by.
It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Yeah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know.
I love how he says
I
this
don't
to
want to keep
him.
you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
I love how he says this to him after continuously implying that he does not want him in town. It's like, yeah, you know, like I feel underappreciated, but he also feels underappreciated. But I mean, there's reasons for it, and you know, we got to find out a little more about those. But spaceship ride, 50 cents for 1 minute of escapism. Used to be 25 cents. I never went on these when I was a kid. Ever, never. Like I was never on these kind of rides. So, I wouldn't even know what it would feel like. Does it feel like anything to anyone who's been on that?
Perfect
Let me
toy
know in
for
the
a kid who
comments.
only had imaginary friends.
Aw, that's okay. Drugstore. Kathy's workplace was on the brink of closing
Maybe
2 years
Kathy
ago.
will know something.
Okay, we're gonna talk to her. We're gonna
Or that
figure
new
it out.
pharmacist.
Super chill. They're not that fun. Used to go on these rides at the mall. Oh, I see them all the time, but I never went on them. And I don't think I ever asked for $1 to go on them. I know, girl, I know exactly what you're talking about. Anna's favorite shop. She came here every month for the LP section. Girl, yes. I miss those days sometimes, when you'd go to get your favorite album. And, the way I grew up, listening to cassettes and then mixtapes, and then it was CDs, and you had a CD player, and you had a portable CD player, and then you had MP3s, and now where we're at now. But I still love a good CD. Handyman for hire, job wanted. I mean, we're not really trying to stick around town that long. But Boo, I think you would love a game like this. We should totally, the next time we make another game like this, we need to, have a day together and play it at home. I know you love a good mystery, sis. Wait, what does it say? Good to see this is why I can't with these small fonts, honey. Good to see the younger generations open to the classics. Oh, Joan's here. Okay, we should talk to her. I just want to see how far I can go first, then we're going to talk to her. I don't think we can go much farther, though. Oh, we can talk to her dad.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Yeah, basically, this guy's come back to this small town because his friend has passed away. They were both reporters. And his reporting ended up kind of sinking the town because it kind of messed up. It was like a mining town. And now he's kind of looking into his friend's death to see if it really was just, an accident or was it foul play. So I can't read that, so we're just going to click the button.
Every morning before work to share a coffee with Anna.
What kind of coffee did you have? What kind of coffee? It is, right? It is really interesting so far.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
Oh, well, we're gonna bother her.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Aw.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally.
Wow.
I heard you asking about my dad last night.
Well, I guess I wasn't very subtle, was I?
No, you were not. Did you find out anything about my dad?
Not yet. Not really, at least.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place, or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. Yeah, I feel her too.
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
Okay, two things.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Yeah, well, trauma and loss kind of ages you. So two things. One, I'm kind of interesting with the two interactions we've just had. You see how they, let us choose if we wanted to listen or not? I wonder if that means, do we have time to listen to everyone? Or if we listen to everyone, the game's going to be like, oh, you can only speak to, 3 people, even though there was, 4 or 5. That's my only concern. So I want to make sure we get around to speaking with everybody. Just in case they, push the plot forward. The second thing is I definitely feel her. I definitely get how she feels. And I'm sure for a lot of people, especially now in times where there's a pandemic, you can just feel so trapped in a lot of ways. So sending love to everyone watching and everyone who feels that way, because it's not easy, but know that this is not, permanent, and that there will be, a time when we can all explore and travel and be around one another again. Barricade set up to regulate traffic during the Miners' Day celebration. So I wonder how that even is. How is the culture around that right now, or the mood around that, given all he's done, and he's back here.
I
Walter
don't imagine
always...
Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief.
Aw. One day, exactly, one day soon. Employee. She doesn't even get a name. She's just employee. Ain't you Pat? Can we name her?
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
I mean, you could try the magenta hair. I don't know how far it will get you, though.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Oh, Nicole.
I
Or should I say
suppose
passing through?
I grew up here.
How's her
Been
name going to
gone
be
for a couple
Nicole on the
of
name
years.
tag, but when we look
Not
her
staying
over,
long.
it's just
And
employee?
you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Right.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
And your name is employee. Hate to see it. Join us at your favorite town hall and find out the history of Basswood. Have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name and went from a small mining camp to the heart that modernized Bone Country? My apologies if I said that wrong. Oh, we're gonna get to go into the bootleg Starbucks? Oh, cafe entrance. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, there's stuff going on outside. Let's talk to some more people and then we're gonna go inside. Yeah, right? Not her being unknown. Her name, her name is right there. She's employee today.
Statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Not N.A., honey. Not N.A.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. Man, he's a rock.
Twin Mirror's like, she ain't nobody. They could have put her name there. They could have given her that. She's already saying she doesn't want to be here. She has to stay, and y'all can't even give her her name. She can't even have her name. I'm actually excited to meet her dad.
Joe,
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Yeah. I'll say nothing I can handle.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So,
I want to ask about
how's he
Dennis,
been
but
holding
I
up?
kind of want to talk to him too.
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days.
Facts.
I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
Me too. I don't see enough of those either.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man sport.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen him.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
Aw.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
I think it's so interesting that we get that perspective from Joe because we know that that part of the reason the article was done and the information was dug up was because he was mistreated in the mines. So he has that perspective where it's like what you did was good, but a lot of people, because they lost money because of the mining got shut down, they have a different perspective and they don't feel the same way. So it's nice to know he has some allies, though. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to read all this. Miners list. Oh, here we go, okay. Coal River Mine opened 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood drowned 6 men. West Shadow Mine opened 1866, closed 1892. Top producer in Boone. If I'm saying that wrong, my apologies. Counting for 5 years. Deep Rock Mine opened 1890, closed 1926. Stripweather Mine opened 1915, closed 1920. Smoky Hole Mine opened 1928, closed 1976. So really, why are they mad at him that the mines keep closed? I mean, they've closed periodically over time. Yes, so Joe actually, lost his legs because of the mine, and then that started the investigation that he did, and, what came out of it was the mine ended up getting closed. And a lot of people lost money. 20,000 men that marched through Boone County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what they have now. Nothing worth having is not worth fighting for. Very true. Old man, another nameless man.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
Oh my gosh.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours.
Oh, okay.
So, how many West Virginians?
Do I gotta guess? I'll have to guess. Let's say I'll buy. Let's be waiting.
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace the light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Oh, that's funny. That's a funny joke.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused, and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
They died for nothing? We're not gonna say that. Oh my gosh. Though I would like to know what the answer is to that, but... no.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have.
We ain't gonna ruin this old man's day.
So, I do my part.
Mr. No
Feel
Name
I owe it to
NPC.
'em.
I get it.
I think you do. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine.
We ain't gotta
Take
rain on
this
his
now.
parade. Okay, cool. Another one. Basswood Mine opened 1975, closed 2015. Paid for by the donations of William Jackson, Walter Dotson, Hugh Kirkland, who we just heard about, Robert Paulson, Vivica Winniscott, Richard Greenlee, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks, and Nick Waldron. Interesting. Okay. So everyone's kind of getting excited for this Miners' Day parade. I'm excited to see how it's going to look, too. I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything. I wonder if we'll go in there. It's closed, so we're not going in there, I guess, not today. Oh, I like the dream catcher. I was supposed to have a dream catcher, so I don't know if anyone, I haven't said it on here, but I get really vivid dreams sometimes. Vivid isn't like the next morning I can like vividly describe them. I need to start writing them down. I have a dream journal I need to start. But I actually was supposed to get an authentic dream catcher from someone I know who's indigenous, and he still has it. He's supposed to get it back to me, but before he could get it back to me, we had all this stuff with the pandemic, so every time I speak with him, I'm like, yeah, next time we see each other, I'm gonna need that dream catcher. My sleep depends on it. But until then, I need to be writing down my dreams, for real. Okay, let's see what the graffiti says. Graffiti looks fresh, artistic value debatable.
Didn't used to see this around. Surprised it hasn't been removed.
What does it say? It says double, is it supposed to like double something? Like double trouble? Love the idea of a dream journal. Yeah, I really, really have to start working on mine. Sometimes I tell myself to do it and then I don't. I really need to get on that.
Declan always had very clear ideas about law and order.
Can you
But now he
like,
seems
back
to
up?
be even more vocal about his convictions.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty.
You know, that honestly
reminds making off with the statue on Miners' Day, huh?
Girl, nobody's doing that. Please stop screaming. Oh my gosh. Reminds me of when I went to New York with my girls, and we literally stepped off the train to get into like downtown Manhattan, and first thing we saw was someone getting arrested. So very real. From the moment we stepped down. Gossip Club, 2 mounts, but half an ear. Damn, one set in every town. The shade. I guess we can't talk to them. Yeah, he's not even interested. Are we gonna go in the cafe? I think there's one more person out here, and then we're gonna go in the cafe.
No luck so far, but
Oh,
I should
we
keep
haven't-
digging around.
She's
Someone
irrelevant.
must have seen Dennis.
So let's hop up in the Cappuccino Cafe. Oh wait, open. Yeah, let me in. Thought they wasn't gonna let me in. But I'm loving this. That small town flow, that dreary day. Oh, so first season of Walking Dead. I'm considering playing that. I haven't played it in a long time. I would consider playing it for the Zachariah EXP. Cause I love these type of games. I don't know what it is about them. It just feels so reminiscent. I just love it. What are they playing?
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Wow, look at these options. You should carry less. Do I have a choice?
You are many things, but not doddering.
Be nice.
Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Maybe I should do a second walkthrough of this and be like Mean Sam. And just be mean to everybody. Mind Palace? Oh, okay. Is this gonna trigger something? Oh. Oh, neat. Okay. So let's see. So who did we play cards with? Oh, did we play with Joan?
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's going to be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
Was that shade?
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
I like that he's like a
You
nice
swear?
uncle figure
If you
for
break
her.
this, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Aww. That's sweet.
Thank you so much. You're...
Hey, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam. You again.
Yeah, I know you want to interrupt her, because us... Yeah. Well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Ah, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up.
Aw.
The child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean.
So.
Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
See, we got to the end.
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
What are the responses? Slowly decomposing. We're not gonna be mean.
It's been... Well, you know cruise control.
You might miss it once it's gone. Life rarely lets you coast for long.
That's true
You
too.
look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
Is it?
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Sam, you know what? Especially with the way Sam sometimes responds to things, I don't know why it reminds me so much of myself. Oh, is she Italian? I felt like I could kind of tell. Flag of the biggest island in the Mediterranean. Landscape painting. Christina channeling her Italian heritage. Yeah, I could kind of tell. I was like, oh, maybe, but I didn't want to say anything. With the way he responds to some things, I do feel like I understand in ways, where, you're coming back to an old place and you may not feel like you've accomplished enough to kind of come in with any type of bravado. And because there's like bad blood here, he's kind of just, kind of meandering it in a certain way, and I can kind of respect that. Coffee. I can't really. Can I? Oh, look!
Not very inspired.
Oh, you don't think so?
Not very inspired.
Okay, Sam. We understand you think that. What does this one say?
That's a good one.
My soul. Oh, wait, what does it say? My soul is like your coffee. It's black naturally, but with enough milk, almost drinkable. Oh my gosh. Okay. Have a sincerely
That's
good
not
day
spelled
on.
right. Not even close.
No, it's not. It's really not. Right, Sam? He's a little pressed. I mean, maybe you should have taken her up on that coffee, and then maybe you wouldn't be in such a moody mood. Working man. Using graphs and data tables efficient. Okay, we're gonna leave him alone. We can talk to the employee. Can we get a name?
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
Ciao.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
You know what I kind of like? I kind of like that the employees here. Can I talk to him
Man,
again?
my break's over. I gotta focus on work.
Oh, sorry, sir. I kind of like that. It's almost like there's new employees. So we kind of saw, at the beginning, everyone who's been here, that knows Sam, that knows the history, and then we're also seeing like, hey, like in the time that he's gone, things have changed. You know, like there's new employees, the youth is coming up, and they need jobs, and we're kind of seeing how where they fit in this. So I like that. I like that. I think that's a cool touch.
Christina is Basswood's resident godmother. She loves her small talk.
Don't we all, Sam? Don't we all?
The cost. Right. So the overhead would
You seem real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. I'm trying to.
Shout out to small businesses.
How you
Let's
doing?
ask.
You managed to keep the books balanced?
None of your
As
business,
well
but
balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity.
oh no, is she gonna sell it?
Which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Yeah, I was like, sounds too good to be true. Burning it down for insurance. What? Okay, that's a joke, but I kind of want to know. Did you get a franchise
I
deal?
didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me.
Hey.
Met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other. Every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
I feel strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in. You stopped.
You
Oh.
noticed that?
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. Broke my heart.
Sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books.
There you go.
Not that I really want to keep an eye on the books. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
It's just a rough patch. People will adapt. We just need time.
It's not always easy to look on the bright side when you're trying to make it through. But you know us. We always make it through.
I was gonna say it's been 2 years. I mean,
Thought we'd never have another miner's day. Here we are.
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book balancing.
I don't know. So I'm kind of side-eyeing Hugh now because I know we met him and he seemed okay and he's the new pharmacist and yada yada, but definitely makes me think a little bit like, if he's helping investing in businesses and helping people out, I'm gonna side-eye him a little bit for now. Unlike Christina, not empty by choice. I don't really know what he means by that. Let's see what it says on the board. Missing. Let's look at the note.
Glad to see Joan hasn't changed too much.
Okay, what does it say? Missing, no reward. I've lost a book by the title of The Grinding Gears. This is the 6th book in the Tardigrade Man series. If found, please leave with Christina. She will let me know. Thank you, Joan. Aw. Hope she gets her book back. Whose keys are these?
Cowboy must have lost his keys.
Oh, somebody left these. Okay. Oh, Declan. Okay. Cupcake contest.
Always bringing positivity.
Cupcake contest. Bring your most creative ideas and delicious decorations. The winner gets 3 free dozen cupcakes. Inspire us with your cupcake dreams. The cupcake contest is back. Oh, that's cute. This is a cute little... I like this. I will come here. I mean, she'd have to have free Wi-Fi, no shade. But I will come here. I will get some food. I'll get some coffee. I'd enjoy myself.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant.
I have a plant that is struggling in my
It's
room
basic,
right now.
yet
I'm gonna need
so
y'all to
many
pray
people
for it.
manage to mess it up.
Has a copy of The Last Man by Mary Shelley. Sorry guys, definitely left by Anna. Yeah, isn't it cute? It's cute, but I do need the Wi-Fi. I mean, come on. The plant, yeah, I do have a plant in my room. It's very cute, but it needs prayers, y'all. It needs prayers. I feel like we haven't learned anything about Dennis, though. Nobody really knows anything. Maybe I'm not asking enough. But it doesn't seem like the people know where Dennis is. But shout out to all the plant owners. It's not easy. I don't know why it's hard for me. I gotta put like a timer on my phone or something. Like every day at X, hour, go water your plant, talk to your plant. Because I want it to survive. But yeah, back to Hugh. I don't know. He's kind of new in town. He's supporting the businesses. I mean, it seems good on the surface. He wants help with the Miners' Day parade. But I don't know. Okay, so, Sam, what are we going to do now? Who are we going to harass now? Ooh, was this here before? Because we were looking for clues on Dennis. Oh, I think there's some other business. We can go to Kathy's place, right? Okay. We're not done here just yet. Okay, we're gonna go in here. So one thing I do want to say before I go in is that what I like is that I feel like a lot of games need this, especially these type of games. Like, it may seem mundane to some, but I really do feel these kind of games really need that. Kind of get to know the town, get to know the lay of the land. When we see some games that come out with the genre and they kind of start skipping ahead and stuff, and sometimes things are happening in production and that's totally understandable. But I find when they kind of skip ahead and you're kind of just going from maybe scene to scene and you just kind of react and you don't get the time to really kind of understand, maybe some people look at it as padding, but to me, I like this. I feel like it's like the world building. Okay, what do y'all need? I'm at the store.
Get out the way.
No, you get out the way.
You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you.
That's enough.
Yeah, walk around. That's what I thought. He's so extra with his shoebox. Like, what are you doing?
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
I'm kind of scared to talk to Kathy. Not Kathy. Tara. She's something else. Power wheelchair. Better have insurance.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Oh, that's sad. Are we gonna see that guy again? He was extra. Like, calm down. Emotional tragedy turned into a gift store item effective. Charity stuffed toy. Wait, what do you mean it's charity stuffed? Or it's just like a stuffed toy that's for charity? Okay. Look at the hats. Listen, I have so many of these these hats now. I wear hats like this all the time now, not for any other reason as just to protect myself from the sun. And the other day I was out with my mom and we were at this huge kind of, four-way intersection, and this guy was running across the street to catch the bus, and his hat came off, and I felt so sad. And it was a windy day. He didn't run back to get it. He just ran to the bus, and I was like, no, his hat. Kathy's glass jar, gift made by Joan. Ugly
Bug
but
made
cute.
That for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Aw. Sentimental gifts are so nice. Candy bowl, strategically displayed to make children feel better. So let's talk with... Okay, we're gonna have to talk with Tara. Who's this creeping outside the hay? No, I do not know you. Okay, Tara, there we go. She's gonna shade us, She's gonna read us down and act like she didn't.
For your condition?
Shade.
I have a condition.
Right?
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you?
See the
It's all right,
shade?
of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut.
Okay,
It's
we
when my
don't.
intestine starts to dissolve.
Yeah,
And
we're.
you're...
Why not ask
Sorry.
the pharmacist?
Yeah,
Should
see,
let him know I
no.
might have something like that. Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look,
Go, you were just up
have you
on him
seen
at
Dennis?
the funeral party.
I saw him
Not the
yesterday.
funeral
We
party.
exchanged pleasantries.
The reception.
At the wake? Oh, I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him.
So did everyone see it?
Pharmacist.
Oops, see how she threw that back
I'll
at
just
us?
check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
It really wasn't.
Was it?
Ooh, she is. Ooh, no. She giving me demonic vibes. Like, who talks to someone like that?
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Wait, why did the camera just move? She was. I don't know what. See, this is why I didn't want to talk to her in the first place. Ooh, where it's like a mix between, oh, maybe she didn't mean it, but really low key she meant it.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
I don't like her. Not Kathy. Tara. I'm saying Tara because they called her that in the last episode, and not suddenly she's Tara. But yeah, no, she is. Whew, would not be conversing with her. I would
She
avoid.
looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
He getting that doctor money.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you.
Oh, his name's Richard, okay.
After the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Do you mean like you thought he'd end up dead? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I got to hear all about it secondhand.
The fact that everyone saw it, this is so
I would
embarrassing.
say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Yeah, how?
How do you figure?
Mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Let's
I have
ask.
to ask. Why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
Hugh's thinking about some investing.
Had 100 other pharmacies in it. No, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure. I guess.
What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was
Bro.
hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I really trust Hugh. I think he came here, I think he sees some opportunities to invest, which is not a bad thing. But even him asking, oh, like, you know, can you get me in the paper so people can know? Like, I feel, I don't know.
Still here after all these years.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it.
Like, he seems nice enough, but I do feel like he's there. He's there to invest. He's probably a businessman. That's what my assumption right now is. So him saying these things, I think he's kind of, maybe he sees an opportunity to kind of be a big fish in a small pond, versus being just one of many fish in a big pond. That's what I'm kind of inclined to believe at this point.
Hey, Kathy.
Yo, Sam. What can I do you for?
It's just one of those days. Ran into Declan outside. He ranted about some thugs.
Declan. He's testy because he wants Miner's Day to go well. Like in the old days, without any trouble. But really, Sam, I'm in the middle of my shift. Do you need something?
She is not trying to talk. I mean, okay.
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis?
There's literally no one
Seen you
here.
since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping.
Ooh.
But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
Oh, so she did tell her.
What
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs.
Ooh.
Sneaking around and getting into trouble.
Ooh.
And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right.
I knew this was gonna happen.
I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
Oh,
No one in
feel
here
sad
was
for
much
her.
help.
Yeah, no, they weren't. And we're not gonna talk to that demon spawn again. Working at the cafe most of the day. Really would like to talk if you're still around. Hell yeah. She just wandering around the front of the store. I'd love to know who seen him fight Dennis, because I feel like there was quite an audience. Surprised there's no camera footage, given how many people, it seems, saw it all go down. Which is pretty embarrassing, unfortunately. And word travels, so I'm sure even the people who did not see it told somebody. And now, you know, today's kind of the walk of shame for him. I think they should have taken his keys, though. Was he just driving around the town super drunk and beat up? Not sure about that one. But at least, I mean, he got to the hotel safely, thankfully, and was able to get to where we are now. So we're going to go see Anna. I'm excited to see Anna. And this has been a nice little hub to explore. We still can't talk to this lady, right? She's too far out.
No luck so
Yep,
far, but I
okay.
should keep digging around.
She's on the phone anyway. It's okay.
I must have seen Dennis.
Literally, we've talked to like everyone, and nobody has seen Dennis. That's the crazy part. Back in the cafe we go. I'm really sitting with Anna. I like the music they have too. Okay, so we're gonna have to approach this conversation a little bit differently than last time. MT prefers to drink her coffee as hot as possible.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
See, I like my hot drinks. I notice with me nowadays, I am so slow when I drink really any drink, but like I like to nurse drinks, and the problem with that is like my hot drinks always, like I'm always by the end of it, I'm just like, oh, do I gotta reheat this? Do I just finish it now? So I need one of those. We have a cup warmer here, but I really just want to get a cup that has like a cover so my drink can stay hot longer. I like her outfit. I like her little bandana, her little
I
headband.
didn't think you'd actually show up.
I didn't think I would either.
Oh, you know
But
you
hey,
would.
sometimes we surprise ourselves.
You know we rushed over.
So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
See? Well...
I was so wasted at that point. It's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank.
Aw.
Long night.
Yeah. Sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Please have seen him,
Why?
please.
Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes. Or she might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
I was hoping she'll be that. Another big decision. I don't know, I feel like she didn't really want to hear about what was going on. You know, when we tried to talk to her before, she didn't really want to hear it. But then I feel like if she hears about it later, she's going to be mad at us for not telling her. But I feel like she doesn't really want to... Not yet. I feel like with Anna, I need to see a little bit more that she's interested in the case and wanting to know. But telling her that Dennis basically said, you know, he wasn't the guy you guys all thought he was, and he had a dark side kind of thing. That to me says, like, she probably does not want to hear that. And I can understand that and respect that, so I'm not going to tell her. We're not going to tell her. No. Not now.
I just want to apologize to him for what happened yesterday.
Well, he's probably working at the Basswood jungle. He's there most weekends.
Oh, did I miss that Dennis was a writer too?
Thank you. I'll check that out.
We're not gonna have coffee? Okay. Bye then.
Aw. Yeah, no, I just, from her reaction, I feel like she's still really in the grieving process. She was in a relationship with him, with the friend, and I just don't want to push it. I don't want to be like, yeah, like he's saying some stuff about, you know, your ex who just died. That may set her off. She may feel a way about that, so, which I understand, so we're just gonna leave it. But I like Anna, but not yet. We're not gonna involve her just yet if we don't have to. Okay, we know where we're going. Oh. What does it say? Commemorated banner.
Really didn't think Miner's Day would have survived the mine closing down.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard, and, you know, sometimes you want to do something to raise morale or, you know, get the people back together. Can we talk to these folks? We can't even talk to them. Can I pass them? No. Okay, fine. I wanted to explore a little more, but okay. We're gonna go into the Basswood jungle.
Locked. I should check the back.
Right? Let's sneak in.
My. Look what we got here.
Oh no.
Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in a newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell. Considering you let Declan do your talking for you.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Make me leave. He's gonna get punched in the face if I say that. I'm gonna say we'll be resistant.
I'll leave when I'm good and ready.
Just make it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
See?
Declan's right down the street.
Yeah.
Watch yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
That's fine, keep it pushing. Making me leave, he so would've got slapped. I don't know if you have... I don't want you getting jumped on the street, Sam. They would've roughed him up a little bit before, you know, before Declan could get there, I mean. Oh, I can't go back here yet? Okay. Also, I wonder if they did those, like, out-of-bounds camera videos for Twin Mirror, because if they did, I would so watch that. I mean, you were a past employee. No one's gonna see you. The miners. Sam be dodging them miners. Oh, awesome. I'm actually excited to see this. And as a writer, this is really interesting to me to see what it'll be like.
This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Well, we're gonna find out. Oh, I like that. That's kind of cute with the post-it notes. I actually like that. Got a nice little cozy cubicle. I was just having a conversation with someone a few weeks ago about working for like a newspaper or, you know, doing more stuff in journalism. Some of you know I have written for a magazine in the past. I'm open to doing another one in the future. Right now just working on other projects and, you know, being part of the Zachariah experience. But something like this would be so much fun to be a part of. Oh my gosh!
Dennis.
I mean, come on though. I kind of felt like this was gonna happen. Someone killed him.
Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
No, I don't think so. It looks like he got shot to me. Yeah, no, I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, no, he didn't kill Sam. He didn't kill Dennis. Oh, and it kind of looks bad that he was asking about it too. Do I gotta fight him off?
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any
Oh,
problem.
do I gotta shoot them? Oh, okay. There.
Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in. Focus on me, Sam. Dennis is a distraction.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, I think I lost. Yeah, okay, this is kind of difficult. Hold on. So we're not supposed to...
Keep going.
Yeah, okay. Because sometimes you'll hover over him, and then it won't give you an option.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Okay, we got it. No, I don't think Sam killed him. I think someone else killed him, and I think it's very interesting that someone killed him in his office.
There must be some clues around.
Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you.
Okay, let's figure it out. Oh gosh. I don't really want to. Do I have to focus on that? Okay.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Was it not a gun? Oh, okay.
Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on.
Oh, so he might have got shot.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
It's clearly a bullet.
Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury. But I need more to go on.
Okay, then let's look around.
The chair is pretty far away from the desk. But I don't think that's important.
Is there... Oh, there's blood here. There's blood there. Why is there blood down there? Let's see. I need to do perspective again. Let's go back here.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this?
Okay. Blood. Oh, back of the wound. Here we go.
Gunshot. The
Yep.
bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
So was he shot with his own gun?
There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun. Some IT documents. Nothing useful.
Okay. Wait. I got this. Hold on, I'll figure it out.
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
We know it went here. I kind of wanted to explore and read some of the things, but...
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Okay. Gun. Okay, the holster's here, which means the gun
His
was
gun is
taken.
gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go?
We know he had it earlier because he threatened us. Shooter's identity. Oh. I couldn't press it. Did I run out of time?
Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But You didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived. Can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it?
But it was done with his gun. That's what I'm thinking.
All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained.
But why did he move his body?
Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think. You're right. I can see it.
I have the complete picture now.
Someone he felt comfortable enough with to give the gun shot him, and they were checking something, and then they left. Wasn't he facing up though? Was he still drunk at that point, though? Like, why did he go to the jungle? I don't understand. Why did he go to Basswood Jungle? That part I don't understand. They were drunk. It was late. They got in a
Well, I'm
fight.
sure it was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis.
Yeah, what I think is I think Dennis knew something,
They have something to do with Nick.
and yeah, it definitely has something to do with Nick.
Seems like a good place to start.
Yeah, I just want to look around really quickly, and then we're gonna check the computer.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
Yeah, I wonder who did it. Would have had to been someone he felt okay giving his gun to. Like, who would, and why would he have the other person hold the gun? Who was working in here? The view actually looks pretty cool from up here. Okay, just wanted to check in here to see if there's anything, but there is not, so we're gonna go check his computer. But something told me he wasn't gonna make it. The second he told us he knew something, and then we're looking around, we can't find him, you know. I didn't know if I thought he was gonna get killed, but I was like, he's not gonna make it. Dennis's draft. Let's see what it says. To Mary Gardner, Frank Gardner. Going to be home very late tonight, sorry. I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there's some waffles in the freezer, and should be some, and he didn't finish. So he was just sending an email to his family, I'm assuming. So, let's go back. Let's go to inbox. Let's look at the let's look at the March one first.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Okay. Hey Walt, sorry to disappoint, but I've decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope. From Nick. And then, Dear Nick, I hope you had a pleasant trip. Oh, this is sorry. Yeah. I hope you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you were on the brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster, I'm afraid. I was hoping maybe you'd like to share with this old owl what you have up your sleeve. And then he sent that update. Okay. And then we're going to read the other one. Let's read the urgent one.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart.
I didn't think I'd hear
Someone
from you
was
again.
watching.
If you're willing to talk, I'm very willing to listen. I can make the meeting up tomorrow, Nick. Okay, so something's going on.
The puzzle comes together.
Does it, though?
Dennis was reading everyone's emails.
Oh.
He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on.
Okay, let's get to hacking.
Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
Okay. Nick's drawer, too easy to access, wouldn't keep anything important in them. Okay, good to know. Loving the music. Nick's nameplate. Walter often called Nick his farmhand. Aw. Let's expect that, sir.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stole it?
Do the police have it?
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
Aw. No, what does this note say?
Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
I left you some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Don't work too late. P.S. Next time it's your turn. A. So it seems like he was on the fringe of maybe learning
Nick,
something.
Anna, and me.
Aw. We can take it? What's the difference between leaving it and putting it down? No, I don't want to take anything because I don't want there to be any evidence that, you know, you were in here and you were doing things you weren't supposed to do. Because as y'all know, these games, you know, you gotta be careful. Decisions. Okay, his cupboard, office supplies and old notes.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
Okay, so we have to get the code. Post-its.
Valid question. Still not sure.
What would you say you do here?
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board. Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
2341. Let's see if it's that.
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking.
Oh, so it's not it. Okay. Well, maybe it's related to it. We're gonna have to figure it out. How does this work, though? Let's see.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
What if it's the other way around?
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it.
Okay.
Keep looking.
Is this where Sam's at? Ooh, someone's voicemail. Oh, his old desk. Oh, wow.
Walter always treated us like family.
Oh, I'm sure they missed him. This is a cute office, though. Oh, we don't know the password. Oh, look at the cat.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find something.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Oh, sure.
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
If I ever go looking for my
Walter
heart's
wasn't
desire.
tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Oh, that's nice of him to make her a nameplate.
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
Eclectic.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
Yeah, like Wonderland. We'll try that in a second. I just want to see if there's anything else.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password. Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password. She used to be the office administrator ages ago. A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work.
Aww.
Nick inherited it.
He's very nostalgic. It's that kind of it. I guess that's it. We have a couple of passwords we could try. What else is here?
Walter's desk is just like him. Big and full of mystery.
Yeah, we gotta see. Let's make sure, because I don't want to take those two and then it's neither.
For Walter, that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him.
Who's Judith?
So much so that she could be his password.
Maybe. Dear Mr. Dotson, as per your mother's wishes, I'm pleased to inform you that your mother, it's his mother, is well on her way to full recovery. Following a detailed and thorough medical examination, she's now fit to leave our care. As per my recommendations with Judith will shortly leave for Costa Rica. The warmer climate will help bring her back to full strength. If you have any need for clarification, please contact me. P.S. Your mother asked me to remind you that your own medical exam with my colleague, Dr. Chavez, is long overdue. Sincerely, Dr. Lastufka. So it could be her, too.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
The Ink Spot's greatest hits. No, it's about time someone teaches you the real classics. Let me know what you think. Aw. Cat photo.
Bryn never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years.
He does give cat vibes.
Name is his password.
Got all these passwords. Peanut, hope you're not working too hard again. You must visit me in Playa Langosta. It's so beautiful. I need to visit too. I need a vacation. Okay, should we try? Got a few passwords. I don't want to lock his computer though, then we'll be screwed. Unlock. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire... I don't know. I don't think it's Basswood. That's too simple. I don't think it's Judith though either. Because we're trying Wonderland. Let's see.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Okay, I'll try it again. Is it Judith?
That's not it. I have to
What?
keep looking.
I think it's Prin. Okay, we're gonna try Prin.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Wow, is it not Basswood either?
And I'm
what?
Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Why would you make... Okay. Who is it your heart's... Okay. We're just gonna... My bad, y'all. We tried them all. If this was real life, I would have locked the computer and then we would have been stuck. Help email. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, so she sent an email saying, here's the report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting in here, just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian roads take more good sons than guns do. Bess, I want to extend my greatest thanks again for your help. You are a scholar and a saint. It looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. So he was looking into it too. It wasn't just Sam.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Let's just read this first. Car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after impact and burned out with Nicholas Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. Driver most likely inebriated in some form. Uh-oh. Airbags deployed, seatbelt was not on, windows were rolled up. So we know he was really careful and cautious as a driver. That's what we were told, right? So them saying he's probably drunk and forgot, that doesn't really sound like him. The fire burned out a small area around the car but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at time of crash, if so, did not survive the fire. Blunt force trauma, smoke inhalation, or burns are all possible causes of death. I mean, this is all speculation.
The car really burned. Though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I believe that.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
His seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah, and if Walter knew him, but they weren't best friends, I guess. They were like boss and colleague, so maybe that's why he just believed it.
Nick's office.
Okay.
Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Can we check his drafts just in case? Because I feel like, oh no, maybe we can't. Okay, I guess we got the goods, y'all. Cannot believe his password was Basswood. Walter, I'm gonna need you to come up with a better password. Also, I had to get this lock open. No, I wanna go back. Okay, we're just gonna have to put this in.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
We know. It was 2341, right? So... Okay, we inspected this already. We saw everything here. I gotta find out how to unlock his there has to be something else we can find. $31.21, is that it? I don't want no lunchbox friends. Oh, is this the journal she was looking for? Or she finished, so she got a new one? She left this one here?
I wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
Yeah, that's what I think it is, 3121. I love that they have the microwaves in here, but you know what? The only problem with that is if, like, your food kind of smells strong, then that could be a lot in the office, but I would love that. I mean, microwaves aren't even really good for you like that, but when you bring leftovers, like, that would be so easy for me.
Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off.
I love how she had it. Okay, let's search.
He always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Because he was being secretive about it. What did he find out?
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood.
Okay.
What was he looking for?
Unemployment skyrocketed after the mine closed, very normal. Flattened out in the last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier. Need more data points.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even.
What is he taking pictures of?
Or someone.
Yeah.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Yeah, I think he knew too much. 1 to 27, 8 p.m. with D. Twitchy guy, but might have something useful. 5 p.m. second meeting with D. This is actually something. Assuming he's not full of crap. Always wants to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. 10 a.m. with D. Had to buy him breakfast and he said we couldn't meet anymore. Seems like a dead end. Thought I'd lost him. Glad he's open to talking again. So, ooh. Guys, it's looking like something was going on.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
Yeah, but he got caught. He needs to get out of here unseen.
So,
that's what...
Did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
Yes and no.
Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening?
Oh,
Dennis.
no.
That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
is
listen
he...
to me. Anna, I did not kill Dennis.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me
if that's the right thing to say.
here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Person? Sam, you were clearly hiding something when we talked at the cafe. Was it this?
Anna, I didn't kill Dennis, I promise.
Of course, I know that. It's the only reason I'm not running for my life.
Well,
But
thank you.
why haven't you said anything? At least to me. I wish you trusted me. It won't look good.
I
I
know.
need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point.
Yeah,
Someone is
that
going to
too.
find him eventually.
I was gonna say, they can't just leave him
Only
there.
slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You already decided not to trust Anna about the shirt back at Christina's. If you don't listen to her now, what will she think of you?
Oh gosh. I agree with her, like, to an extent. Like, we can't just leave him here. We can't just leave him here. Yeah, we have to tell the cops. At least if he calls the cops, at least, you know, hopefully he'll be in the clear. I'm hoping.
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Okay.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
See, this is what I
This is
didn't
about
want to tell
me?
her.
The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
Ooh. I kind of want her to come with me, like, just for the fun of it. Well, not for the fun of it, yeah. Not for the fun of it, but just so we kind of have an ally in this. Yeah,
I'd like
come
you
with
to
me.
come with me. Whatever I find, I don't want to face it alone.
Okay. You didn't trust me with all this at the cafe, but I am trusting you. Let me call the police from the landline real quick before we go.
I mean, I still feel I was right not to tell her. I mean, maybe it would have been better to have that alibi if she had come along and then be able to say, "Oh yeah, I discovered Dennis with her." But I do stand by my decision, because I do feel like she doesn't really want to get involved in this or doesn't want to think about this, and I can respect that. So I stand by my decision, Anna, and other
Here we are.
Sam.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
Okay.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened. Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
I wonder if that was kind of deliberate in the sense that you kind of have the decision to bring her along, but even if you don't bring her along, her involvement is kind of limited. It's more just for their relationship, I guess. So, oh, fuel stain. Let's add
A
it.
fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
Well, where's that? Okay, going to find out. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Y'all know I like to explore. Because you know, with these games, I think it's also just knowing that once you kind of get all the clues or you kind of examine everything, then you kind of just get whisked off. and you don't have the chance to stick around. Sorry, y'all. I keep yawning for some reason. Small animal, probably a
An
fox
animal
in
came through
season.
here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick.
They tried to
The
say that
tracks
in the
don't reach the
report.
road.
Yeah, I don't really believe it was that. Maybe he saw someone he knew.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
I don't know if I believe that. Okay, just before we go down to the ravine. Yep, just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. Car
Debris
part.
from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Came off during the crash. Slight burn marks.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Yeah, we can kind of see. Scorched tree.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
So we got to figure out how he did this, like how he crashed and everything. Okay, let's. Is there anything we are missing? So he just came down this whole way. Oh, and he knocked these off. Oh, no skid mark. Interesting. Did
No
they say
skid
there was?
marks, no trace of sudden braking. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
Yeah, he went off the road for sure, but it's very clear. Doesn't seem like he really skidded off the road.
2 of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
That's kind of weird. Road sign. Wait, why can't I not?
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
It seems like he would have knocked maybe one, but maybe not both. Okay, I think we got everything here. So, I mean... But we'll see it when they do the little demonstration, like the dramatization of what happened, then we can use that to try and figure it out. Let's see what else is around here. Is there anything over here? Yeah, so maybe was more set up than what the police kind of... Maybe it was meant to just look like that's what happened. But in reality, it's a little bit different. And that one's there, so that one was fine. I don't think there's anything else here. I think we kind of caught everything. Okay. Let's go back down to the ravine. Is that how far we can go? Okay. Have I missed anything? Oh, what's that? Oh, it was the car part? Yeah, okay, we saw that. Because I don't think we have all the clues yet. Let's try and find the next clue. Try to look at the back of the sign, see if I see anything there. I love the environments in this game. Like, I just like how I really like how this town looks. I like how they made it look. I like how they made it feel. Like, I'm really enjoying that. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. I mean, I can look at it again.
Fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far.
Okay.
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what I'm getting already is I think this was a little bit staged, but I think we just need a little more proof. And was this tree burned? This part I do find difficult, finding all the clues. But we're gonna find him. No, no, no. Okay. Let's go back up. Maybe there's something up there I missed. Oh, this little, is that another piece of the, no, it's just the road? Okay. Yeah, road sign.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
No, it probably wouldn't have. Okay, we got all the clues. Okay. Can we start?
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Okay, let's figure it out. See if I'll get this unlike last time.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
Which I don't believe.
He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't add up.
Things don't add up. Find out what really happened.
Let's do it. Yes, you know, I don't believe that. That we already know is, like, not what happened. the poor little fox. Tree log. No. Because that's not how it worked either. I don't believe that. I mean, interesting, but no, that's not what happened. There was none, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Let's be honest. There was nothing. Oh, but then they're saying that's what happened. No, I don't believe that either. He clearly went through here.
The road signs were damaged.
Yeah.
2 of them torn and burnt.
So he would have had to go through those, so... Oh, we have to go back up. Let's go back up. Getting too ahead of ourselves. Let's go here. Unconscious. Oh, so we gotta pick what his state was? Drunk, unconscious, conscious. Car fuel. Not linked. Caught on fire. Leaking fuel. Oh. So he would have been fine. Okay, let's say we said caught fire, which I don't believe, but let's say we did. Yeah, he would have got out. So no, couldn't have been that. Let's say losing fuel. Because we did see the fuel. And then let's try the log. Let's say it was the log. Oh, he would have passed it. If it was the animal, what happens now? Oh, he still would have... because he was... Oh, because if we say he's conscious, then he was fine. But I don't believe he was drunk. So, I mean, let's try unconscious. Let's say he was forced to you know, be in this car like this. Let's say unconscious. Yeah, okay. Leaking fuel. What happens? If he hits the animal, the car stops. We know that's not how it happened. So, let's say the log. Unless someone put the log there. And even then he stops. Yeah. Okay. And then does it hit the... Yeah, so what if he was set up and he was like this makes more sense to me. That would explain the oil. What about the fire? What if I put the car on fire? Let's just see, just for hypothetical purposes. I love how this makes you think, like you actually do feel like you're solving this. Let's say fire, what happens? Yeah, it still happens the same way. I don't know if... Was he on fire? I feel like it started afterwards. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with it wasn't on fire, but it was leaking. Yeah, if he was unconscious, that means he was unconscious before. Was he put in the car? Let's try that.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
Okay. So everything burned up, so that doesn't make sense. What if I say he was drunk and it was on fire? What happens then? Let's just try that. What happens now? Yeah, I didn't think so. He would still get out. We're gonna say unconscious. Let's say fire. What happens?
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
I thought the car would crash and then it would just catch on fire, but I guess it makes sense if it was already on fire and he was unconscious and it was leaking fuel and it just, you know, unfortunately happened the way it did. Yeah. And because I remember he said the car was drenched or was charred more than a car usually would that was in like a fire like that. Yep, that's what I think, yeah. sad. Which makes sense why the fire was so high up as well, because it was already on fire. Yeah, she's just trying to cope.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What?
What? Are you alright? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Uh-oh, see? So somebody is looking for something. Maybe she said she had Nick's stuff all over her house, so clearly someone was either trying to find something, destroy something.
So, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna, maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different. I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns?
Probably not, Sam. I don't know.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Yeah, and I only agree because there's just so much bad blood here in regards to him. Look at this. This is a cute little... Oh, I like how this is kind of private. Oh, look at the gazebo. Y'all have no idea how bad I want a gazebo. My mom's been looking into it. We're going to figure it out. Oh, she's a nice place. They're talking out front. Just going to look around real quick because I think we're going to stop this soon. So I don't think we're going to go to her house. Okay, they're not even letting me go that far. Okay, totally fine. Yeah, so I think we're going to stop it here. As much as I want to continue playing this, I'm really enjoying it. I am finding that the game... And I noticed that with a lot of games like this, and this is such a great example of... it. If you look at like even the first episode and this episode, they do feel like almost episodic in a way, in terms of if you're watching my part 1 and you watch part 2, you could almost see that being an episode for this game and having that come out, and then a few months later, the next one, or a month later, the next episode comes out. Because we've solved something in both parts now, so it kind of follows that like 2 hour and a bit time frame. So I've been really enjoying this so far. I really do want to continue this, but I think we are going to stop it here and continue on next week to find out what is going on. Clearly things are amping up. Clearly there was foul play involved, and we're going to be learning a lot more of that hopefully soon. But until then, I hope you all have a great night. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. If you are watching this on Twitch, please follow, comment, let me know your thoughts on this game and Resident Evil as well, and what other games you want to see me play. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. I really appreciate all the support. Hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am. I'm living for this. I'm loving this. I really enjoyed Resident Evil, but this is like, oh, I just love where this is going, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. So I will talk to you all soon. Have a great night.